And we have a lot of important people here I'd like to acknowledge. First of all, we will be speaking, or we'll have myself. Of course, Jeff obviously will be up here later. But we have the lovely Miss Mary Lambert here. She'll be up at the podium to say a couple of nice words, as well as Assemblywoman Dee Scazafava. I hope you said your name right. I know I've said that wrong before. Senator Jim Wright is here. Give him a big hand of applause. And I also hear that Roxanne Burns, candidate once again for City Council, will be speaking at the podium as well, so we're looking forward to that. But at the same time, give her a nice applause. There's Roxanne right there. We want to acknowledge other people here tonight, present tonight. County Board Chairman Kent Berto. If you could just make your... There is Kent right there. County Treasurer Downtown Nancy Brown, and that was acknowledged as something appropriate to say about downtown Nancy Brown. She's a good sport. County legislators, of course, Scott Gray and Jenny Adsit are here. We know Scott. He's the tallest guy here. Jenny's somewhere around. I don't see her. And also City Council candidate Mr. John Rice, JR himself. Of course, I've known Jeff Graham a long time. First time I ever met him, I was at his bar. At the time, it was like 4 names ago, back in the late 80s. And as I was at his bar, and I didn't know that he owned the place. I had been working at Channel 50 at the same time. And I was a football event or something or other, and I stood up on one of his bar stools. And I tell you what, Jeff was not very, very impressed with that. I said, what are you, mayor of Watertown or something? I could stand on your bar stools. And from that point on, I've gotten to know Jeff quite well. I've also made fun of him on my show, otherwise known as the Live at 5 show, and we've had fun over the years. But I've always recognized Jeff as an intelligent man, plus a very good politician and an excellent speaker. And we will, of course, be hearing from him later on tonight. This is obviously stemming from the fact that Jeff wants to be our longest-running mayor for all time's sake. Mayor Harris, as Jack Scordo can remember, when he was a young child, as he's sneezing, as I'm making fun of him. Sorry about that, Jack. Mayor Harris, of course, was a well-known mayor. We have Harris Drive named after him. He was a 4-term mayor, and Jeff Graham obviously wants to exceed that. But in doing so, he also wants to be a very good mayor, and it is my contention that he's been an excellent mayor from the word get-go. He is our Grover Cleveland. He missed 1 term. That was a little, I don't know what happened there, but of course Joe Butler did a fine job for those 4 years, but he's been a great mayor for the last 4 years, and now he's looking to repeat that again. But in honor, of course, of his new campaign slogan and/or efforts that are starting tonight here at the wonderful Pete's Restaurant, I asked my listeners today during the Live at 5 show, and no, I'm not Prime Minister Chamberlain here talking about Hitler and so forth. I have here top 10 reasons why Jeff Graham should remain mayor of Watertown. So if I can just kind of get... We have peace in our world. Sorry. All right, I figured I'd throw that out. Number 10, Jeff is one of 2 men that hotline caller we know as Samantha actually likes. Number 9, he's never tossed out a lady from her Sunday school classroom. Not yet, at least. There's no microphone here. What am I talking? Number 8, Jeff never liked to wear a JR cowboy hat anyway. Number 7, he's got to be our mayor. His bar is the home of Major Hottie. Number 6, when he's not making a deal for a better city environment, he's busy making a deal in a Buick. Number 5, Jeff works cheap, and heck, no one else even wants this job. Number 4, he's a better mayor than a runway model. I thought I'd get a better response with that. Number 3, we need him as mayor, not a fire chief. For crying out loud, can you imagine Jeff Graham in a hazmat suit? Chief Gumont's not here, is he? Number 2, who can't vote for a guy whose bar is the home of the butthole? I got that from George Nair. I thought that was a good... of course, he's got a smoking room. They call it whatever. I had to explain that. So you guys listen to NPR by any chance? Okay. Number 1, yes, he's sometimes controversial, and yes, Jeff is an enigma in many ways, but you know what? If the guy really wants to work for pennies and get made fun of in the back of a family-owned restaurant, he deserves to be mayor of Watertown. Jeff Graham, those are the top 10 reasons why Jeff Graham should be mayor. And without further delay, and she did make, in some sense of the word, our top 10. If we could have some words from Mary Lambert today, if we can have her come up to the podium and say a couple of kind words about Mayor Jeff Graham. Sorry, no microphones that'll work. This one's working for the video. There you go.
Well, this is a distinct privilege to be here tonight. I've known Jeff for quite a while. I've been behind him in every one of his campaigns, and I hope he does get to be our longest-serving mayor. Jeff's a genuine person. He isn't afraid to step out for the things that he believes in. On the other hand, he is not afraid to talk about the things that he would rather not see take place. And that's what we need in a mayor. We need somebody who stands up for what he believes, not just once in a while, but 24 hours a day. And I think if we get him for a mayor again this year, Watertown will be very, very fortunate. Jeff, good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Someone should make her a Sunday school teacher. Well, Mary, thank you very much.